Hello all, this is Fredleen, and this is my Connect, Extend, and Challenge activity. After reading Chapter 3, one thing I connected with in regards to how standardized testing is used would be what I've learned and what I'm currently doing now at Diamond Minds, which is the STAR assessment. STAR assessment would be considered as a diagnostic test. After we assess our students, we use those results to create the student's individualized plan. Another connection I made was with the APGAR scale, which is a screening test nurses use to assess the health of a newborn infant. I'm very familiar with that because I was able to administer that same screening in nursing school during clinical rotation. Extend. After reading the factors that affect validity and reliability, it says here some common factors are reading ability, the physical condition of the testing room, and the physical condition of the individual taking a test. If the testing room is uncomfortably warm or a student has inadequate rest and the night before the test, scores will be affected. So on my part, it opened up my eyes to really evaluate how I would administer our standardized testing as an educator. I would reach out to the parents, making sure that they know that their child will be testing this upcoming Monday or whatever day that they're doing testing. I'll make sure I let the parents know that the child have a good night rest, a good light breakfast in the morning, and on my part I will also have chocolate readily available for those who need that extra boost. The book also stated the lack of adherence to time limits and lack of consistency of test instruction. What I can do in regards of that is to have mock exams of the real standardized test. You know, I would have the same duration, the same amount of questions, etc., just to build endurance. I remember back in nursing school, most of my teachers would tell me to do 100 questions a day because the least amount of questions that they can ask me on my test is 75. So building that endurance to 100, I wouldn't, when it's time for the real test, I wouldn't get tired at question 50. I would have the endurance to keep going past 100. Challenge. What is still confusing to me about the testing, I really didn't have much questions. I actually learned a lot. But one thing that stood out to me was, why is it that school age students are tested in groups? I just think it puts a lot of pressure on that child. Like for me, if I'm being assessed in a group and it's Betty's turn to go before me, I'm going to listen to Betty answer, and then I'm gonna be like, whoa, her answer was the best, so let me regather my thoughts and, you know, try to beat her. So I just feel like group testing is not a good thing for school age because, you know, there's so much in competition nowadays, and then I just feel like that test is not personalized for that student, it's personalized for a group. So I feel one student can focus more if it's just one-on-one. And that's it. That's my assignment. Thank you.